Our week starts by packing our bags to leave Rarotonga to get to Fiji, but our flight is a little early in the morning, so we have a long day ahead of us. Where are we going?
Muddy.
And then where are we going?
The airport.
After hanging out at the beach one last time and collecting some sand, we headed back to our Airbnb to get a little bit of sleep before heading to the airport. But of course, we had a little hiccup.
You would have thought you needed a visa to not stay in a country.
Just to go through it.
Yeah.
To
crazy.
connect you to the next country. You're not even leaving the airport.
Nope.
We didn't explain this very well. If you are a US citizen and you have a layover in New Zealand, you have to get something called a transit visa. We've never heard of this before, hasn't been required before for us when we travel internationally. So this was a shock to us. So basically, if you have a layover in New Zealand, you need to get a transit visa. They will not let you even check in to your flight without getting it. What we've kind of determined, I think the way that it works is if you are required to have a visa to even go into a country, you should probably look to see if you're required to have a transit visa if you just have a layover in that country. And Sean made his own song from the music being played at the airport.
By the time you leave.
During our flight to New Zealand, we did cross the date line, so we left on a Sunday but arrived on a Monday. We had a couple-hour layover in New Zealand before we caught our flight to Naughty, but there was mechanical issues on the flight, and so that made us late for our next flight. What happened, guys?
We missed our flight.
How was our day?
Awesome.
Are we where we're supposed to be?
We're in Fiji. We're not on Taveuni.
Why are we not on Taveuni?
Because we missed our flight due to Air New Zealand being delayed. How long was it? Like an hour?
An hour and a half.
Hour and a half. But we got to Fiji with 20 minutes to spare, and then our luggage did not come through. And so then they left us.
They wouldn't hold the plane for us, even though we got to the check-in counter at 5 after, and I had been there 20 before it was supposed to leave, trying to get them to hold it. But we are in Naughty for the night. The day before was a whirlwind, trying to find a hotel and trying to rebook our ticket. Did we make it?
We made it. Well, we are not on the plane yet, so I'm not saying we made it quite yet.
But we got a flight. Fiji Airways was amazing to work with and was able to get us on the 7 a.m. flight, which was the smallest airplane any of us has ever been on. After getting a safety briefing from the pilot, we were on our way to Taveuni, and the views were amazing. After an hour and 20 minutes, we landed on Taveuni to see the smallest airport we've ever been to. And this is the house that we're going to call home for the next month. After unpacking just a little bit, we were off to the grocery store. After the grocery store, we went to find some lunch. Sean, how is it? We have our own private meal here. We decided not to rent a car on this island, which meant that we had to walk or take the public bus to get around. After waking up to a beautiful sunrise, we were off to our local beach. Taveuni is the third largest island in Fiji, but it still feels very remote. My sister-in-law is from Fiji, actually born on Taveuni, so we are super excited to be able to try all the things she's been telling us about for years, but also getting to meet two of her sisters because they still live on Taveuni, and this is her younger sister's family. The next morning, we decided to venture into the main town in Taveuni by taking the local bus. We caught the 7 a.m. bus, and it was busy. Yeah. How was your guys' bus ride?
It was good.
That's right. It was busy. It was full. But I think it's because we took the 7 o'clock, and if we took a later bus, I don't think it'd be late.
Because we took the 7 a.m. bus, things were not quite open yet. So if you do want to go into town, make sure you go a little bit later. Did your friend email you?
Yeah.
So excited?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we miss our friends, huh?
Yeah.
How was your bus ride?
Fun.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing now?
Homework. I don't want that.
Schoolwork? So what did you think of seeing how other people live?
You have a lot that you don't actually think about until you see.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Do we even have a sofa at this place?
No. But we have beds, and a table, which is something.
Yeah, because do some of those houses have that?
No, they only had mats.
Come on, tortillas are looking good.
Yep.
How is it, Sean?
Yummy. Hot.
The kids have really enjoyed getting to meet the neighbors. Brooke, where are we going today?
Some waterfalls.
Waterfall. Cliff jumping.
We are super excited to hang out with our Fijian family and go explore some waterfalls. Today we're going to be exploring 3 different falls, and they did not take as long to hike to as the sign says. Not very far into the hike, you come to the first waterfall, but we didn't stay long. We headed off to the next fall. This is the steepest point of the whole hike, but you have a viewpoint at the very top.
It's cool. The mix is nice.
After checking out the second falls, we were off to the third.
I like this one the best. I like how they have different tiers.
Eric even got to go cliff diving at the third falls. After swimming at the third falls, we were back on the trail to hike back to the first falls to go swimming there and cliff diving as well. How was your waterfall?
Good. I like it. I'm excited for the first waterfall we're going to.
Jump, jump, jump.
Chicken curry with rice. I can't say it either.
Karitoa.
Curry toa.
Koritoa.
What is chicken?
What is chicken?
Toa.
After eating an amazing lunch, we headed back to the van to head back home. Join us next week as we explore more of Taveuni.
To yesterday. Now go to today.